If you are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, please kindly listen to this video. It will bless you. This video is specifically for those in that age range. Do you know that we are growing? I am not that old, but I'm closing into 50. And there are some revelations the Lord gave me which I want to share with you. I shared this particular message at my church a couple of weeks back and really impacted lots of lives. I want to share it with you. All right. Most of the time we think that we have time, we have life. You think you are young, you are in your 30s, you think that you have so many years ahead of you. And when somebody mentions that 70 years, 60 years, 70 years, you think that, hey, when will it come? You know, but it's just a few days away. It's just a few days away. And how we live our lives in this, from this age onwards, from this 30 years onwards, is very, very important. Let me tell you something. The time that you have to really make it in life is just 30 years. The time that you really have to do well in life, to position yourself well in life, is just 30 years. I'm going to explain it to you. When you are in your teens, you are just like trying to find out your identity. Most teens don't know who they are, what they want to do. If you ask most teens what they want to do, who they want to be in future, they don't even know their identity. It's a stage of knowing, trying to find out who they really are and what they want. In the age of 20 years, the person is now trying to find the right things they want to do, the right job they want to take and all that. So it's a stage of more like the foundation. But when you get into your 30s, that is when you should be in a stable and solid job or business. That is when you know what you are doing. You are ready for life. You're ready for marriage. You marry and all that. You take care of your children and all that. It's a stage where you should be very focused. When you get into your 40s, you need to plan earnestly towards your retirement. Because right now, the way I see life has changed. Now I look more at those who are graying. I look more at them because every day, a day is reduced from your days on earth. And a day is added to your age. So you are growing. If we mention the age of 60 years, don't think that it is very, very far. It is not far. You are closing into that age. And what you do today is paramount. When you are in your 30s, you think that you have a job, you can afford to buy a car, you can afford to do A, B, C, D. So you begin to have fun and all that. Do it with wisdom. Because if you don't take care, when you get into your 40s, we realize that you are behind. Your friends have gone ahead of you. So if you are in your 40s, late 40s, and there's a certain basic things that you have not been able to do, naturally you feel as if you are a loser, as if you are as if you have left behind. Your mates are ahead of you. And that's when anxiety begins to drop in. 50 years, your strength is going down. Your strength is going down. This is where you must be putting things in place like that. In your 60s, you can retire and you can rest. If you don't make good use of the 30 solid years that you have energy to work hard and put something substantial ahead of you for the future, you get into your 60s and you go on retirement. Some people are even go on retirement and they're not ready for a retirement because they didn't plan adequately for it. Let me tell you something. Retirement is not far from you if you're in your 30s. It is not far. When I had my daughter, she's now almost 22 years. When I had her, and somebody was telling me about investing for her for the future, for the university, I was like, she's just a few days old. But I listened to the advice the person gave. And I don't know how the 20 years just slipped by. But she's in her level 300 in the university. And I'm like, I watch her every time, and she always reminds me, looking at her reminds me that indeed, years are like wind. It just passes about, just goes by like that. And if you're not careful, you will live a wasted life. Let me tell you something. Be responsible for your life. Take the right steps. Get close to God. Let Him show you what you want. Be in the right job. Because if you don't find the right job to do in your 20s, you get into into your 30s, 40s, and you realize if you are in the wrong job, you might go back to find out your identity. Find out who you are early. Find out the right job you must do early. Plan early for your retirement. Put certain steps in place, certain structures in place, so that when you get into your 60s and you are retired, you are resting. You're supposed to rest at that age. You rest. Sometimes you will see people in their old age and they are still working like they're in their 30s. If you don't do what you have to do in your 30, 40, 50s, I'm telling you, in your 60s, you will struggle. Ask God for grace every day. Be focused. If you are having fun, have it with wisdom. If you are a man and you think you want to have fun with wisdom. Because if you don't, you will lack a certain wisdom that will take you far in life. If you're not careful, you get into your 60s and you only realize that you've lived a wasted life. That 30 to 60 years is when you have the strength to work. Work hard. And as you work hard, take care of your children very well and plan also for your future. Make sure that you have something ahead of you that you can rest, that will enable you to rest when you get to your restful age. Alright? Hope this video helped you. Be wise, be careful, be focused, be self-disciplined. Let God guide you and you will not fail in life. Thank you so much, and I pray that God will increase all of us to take rightful steps every day. But one thing I want to remind you of is that every day know that you are growing. You are getting to your 60s and getting to your retirement. So plan adequately for it and plan well. God bless you and thank you for watching.